Gloucester Cumberland Ringette Association tournament. This is the third qualifying tournament for our U16A Ottawa Ice. 4 games for you over the next 2 days at least. And then we'll see if we make it to the semis on Sunday. But for now, game 1 against the host team, GCRA, GC for short. Now, there's a big wire running through here, and I didn't really notice that when I set this up. I might drop this whole apparatus down a bit later on, because I don't know why I didn't notice that until I turned it on. Anyway, what to say? It's a tough field of competition at the provincial level. There's some teams that are doing really well with their qualifying games. Partially it's luck of the draw, and Ottawa didn't quite get as lucky as maybe some other teams did in terms of who they ended up against for their qualifying games. And then of course their skill. And on that front, I would say we've been doing pretty well against the teams that we've played. We have 5 wins and 2 ties. And I would say that given the level of competition that we're facing, every win matters here. True in general, but I think for these last 4 games, very much in particular. 3 of these games are qualifying games. 1 of them is not. We have the opportunity to play what looks like, from the game before us, a very good team from Edmonton. So that'll be fun to watch. I am going to see what I can do here to drop this whole thing down. It's driving me bonkers. Apologies, folks. Let's just bear with me. All right, just in time. Got that squared away. GCRA starts the game with a free pass at center ice. They've got possession. Ottawa, nice job of checking it away. She's on the way up to the blue line, harassed as she gets up there. Pass into the neutral zone. Turned around by GC, who's back in the Ottawa end. GC skating along the blue line, looking down the middle. There's a shot and a save, first one of the game. And Ottawa jumps on that ring. We've got a defender without a stick. Not sure where that stick is. Ottawa with the ring in the neutral zone. Slams on the brakes, lets those GC players get in. The defensive end. Ottawa looking down the middle. Quick check shot. And the save by that GC goalie. Have to move this tripod again in a second. GC now up to the blue line. Into the neutral zone. Pass picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa now. Up at that blue line. Cross ice pass. Looking down the middle. Taking it in. There's a shot. Oh, it didn't get off the end of her stick. Ottawa still with the ring behind the net. It was a close one. Taking it right in there. Feigning a pass back. There's a shot and a save. And the goalie's going to cover up on that. That'll give me time to move my rig. Let's get that aluminum out of the way of the net. Much better. Much better. Ottawa with the free pass in the GC end. Cross ice pass, there's the stab, looking down the middle, the center checking it away. GC's forward, got a piece of it, loose ring in the neutral zone. Ottawa with a diving stab on her way up. Nice pass through the legs into the GC end, tied up in the free play zone, tries to dish it into the offensive end. GC with a breakaway and a shot. Save, kicked away by Hinge. GC centering pass. Ottawa deflected it away. And Ottawa now up to that blue line, checked away by GC. Ottawa recovers the ring over the blue line now in the neutral zone. Ottawa looking for a quick pass. And GC turns the ring around, one-on-one. Heading to the net, backhand shot. And a nice save, holding onto that ring, looking for an opening. There's the toss. Ottawa's got to fight for that one. She takes it up to the blue line, passes it along the boards. Ottawa picks it up along the boards. Centering pass, bounced off the skate, onto a GC stick. GC with the ring in the neutral zone. Penalty coming against Ottawa. No, against GC. I thought that GC player going down was a penalty against Ottawa. Ottawa sends it deep. What a nice pass. It's like a soccer pass landing right on the foot. Ottawa now with the ring. 4 in, back pass, cross ice, shot. Oh, not off the stick. Loose ring. GC makes the stab. Ottawa goes on the power play as GC goes to the penalty box for tripping. Time the penalty, 11:45. It is tripping. A little trouble with the door. Ottawa now with the free pass in the GC end as they start their 2-minute power play for that tripping penalty. Ottawa off the boards. There's a pick. She's looking for it and doesn't see it. She'll take it around behind the net. Sends it down low, no angle. Player down on the ring. GC jumps on it, not on the ring. If the player was on the ring, they would have stopped the play. GC getting the ring, looking for a breakaway just off the end of the GC stick. Quick passes through that neutral zone, centering pass from behind the net. And that bounced into the crease. Ottawa's goalie making the save as that ring was heading over that goal line. Ottawa's pass over 2 lines into the GC end. GC's pass now into the neutral zone, off the boards. Ottawa will intercept. Ottawa sends it in. And Ottawa with possession now in the GC end, and she'll go off on a line change. Ottawa Running low on the shot clock, looking for a shot, sends it down low, shot and a save. Good for a reset. It's a nice pass to low post. Oh, and a quick check by GC, and the ring's turned around as Ottawa was cycling, and GC got a piece of that Ottawa stick. Ottawa will take that ring in the neutral zone and turn it right back in. Ottawa coming off the boards. There's a shot through traffic, loose ring. Oh, Ottawa juggling it on the end of her stick. Couldn't get it out to the net in time. Looking for that shot down the middle. There's the shot and save, rebound, another shot. And another save, rebound into the corner. It's a battle for the ring behind the net. GC will take the ring up to the neutral zone. GC now with possession through the neutral zone. Pass along the boards. GC will find it in the corner. Centering pass from behind the net. It comes out. Ottawa picks it up at the blue line. Short pass. Ottawa moving it up. Nice leading pass. Ottawa looking for a breakaway. GC tying up Ottawa. Ottawa taking it to open ice. Almost a breakaway. GC getting back in time, tying up that Ottawa stick. Ottawa with possession in the GC end. Both teams at full strength now. Ottawa with a drop pass. GC now coming out to harass the Ottawa ring carrier. She's looking for a way to the net. She'll have to take it in behind. Ottawa looking for a pass to low post. GC will intercept. And GC with the ring into the neutral zone. Ottawa intercepts that GC pass, and Ottawa brought down. Penalty coming against GC for hooking. Time the GC penalty, 8:59. Ottawa goes back on the power play. Lots of possession. Some nice shots. Couple of close calls there. No goals yet. Score is 0-0. There's the low pick shot and a save. Ottawa setting up for that low pick, getting the shot right at the doorstep. GC with a two-line pass. Ottawa's defense picks that ring up and critically keeps possession. As soon as that ring gets on her stick, GC's going to start checking. GC holding Ottawa to the boards, but Ottawa comes off the boards with the ring. Over the top, looking for a shot. GC. Big checking in their own zone, taking that ring away from Ottawa. Ottawa now with the ring, two defenders on the boards. Ottawa in front, shot to save. That's the way to do it. Ottawa beating the defense, who were 2-on. Ottawa helping her out, taking the ring from the scrum right to the net. And Ottawa going off the line change. Ottawa trying to come off the boards. GC holding her to the boards. Ottawa with a drop pass. Trying to get underneath that D. Won't let her get there. And here's the warning on the shot clock. Ottawa needs a shot. Oh, and a save. And the rebound will go to Ottawa in the corner. Ottawa with another 30 seconds. Still on the power play. There's the shot. It was low and slow. Saved by the goalie. There's the low pick. Cross ice pass. Ottawa looking to send it to low post through the crease. Came out the other side. Ottawa skating it up to the free play zone. Back in. Ottawa needs a reset. They went through the crease. And that will be a goalie ring. 9 seconds left in that GC penalty. And the goalie's going to hang on to it because the defense have had a very long shift. Ottawa under the center, shot just high of the crossbar. Casual and then fast to beat that center. There's a shot through traffic. It went wide. Back to Ottawa in the corner, pushing through, shot and a post. Another shot and a save. Ottawa taking it right in there. GC trying to clear the ring. Ottawa picks it up along the boards, taking it back in. Back pass. Forehand shot and a save. Rebound up for grabs. Ottawa trying to get the shot off. GC sends the ring to open ice. Ottawa intercepts. Ottawa with the ring. "15 seconds on that shot clock. Ottawa cross ice pass and not hit a skate. GC sends it up the ice. Ottawa with the ring out in front, and she's on the backhand. Skating the wrong way. Ottawa trying to get through that triangle. There's a shot. Hits the defender. Another shot and a save. And the goalie is going to cover up on that one. 5:43 left in this first period. Ottawa with the pass to the boards. Cross. Oh, it's past a low post. GC's defense was in there, but Ottawa quick with the check to take that ring back. Didn't take it over the top. Pass to the boards. Ottawa hard off the boards. Big speed. There's the shot and a goal. Ottawa. Adelaide with the shot through traffic. Bit of a wobble. Gets it past that goalie. Let's take a look. Pass to the boards. Big speed off the boards. Looking for that shooting lane and came off the stick with a little wobble. And it went in. Ottawa with the first goal of the game. Time of the goal is around 5:20 or so. Ottawa intercepting that GC pass into the Ottawa end. GC picks up that two-line pass in their own zone. Loose ring in the neutral zone. Picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa now. Pass along the boards. GC tying up that Ottawa skater. As she was on her way to the ring, her teammate picks it up deep. Ottawa looking down low. Tries to pass it up high. There's a back pass. Ottawa shot. Ripped it. It hit the shins of the GC defender. Ottawa 2 on that GC defender. Nice bit of back checking, taking the ring, backhand shot. Save. Came out the other side of the crease. No angle for Ottawa, but a reset will give them more time. GC 2 on Ottawa on the boards. The defense is playing out. There's a player on the ground, and the ref did not stop the play. Ottawa tied up on the boards by GC. GC moving the ring through the neutral zone. Pass into the Ottawa end. GC taking it to the net. GC with a shot through traffic and a save by Ottawa through the legs of the Ottawa defense. Goalie ring goes to GC. They'll take it to the boards. Cycle behind. Line change. Over the top, trying to get inside. There's the shot and the save. She got through that triangle. And Ottawa will pick up that goalie ring, pass it into the neutral zone. GC turns the ring around, race to the ring. GC wins the race. GC back on the offense, the Ottawa end. GC, back pass. Sends it to low post. GC with the ring at low post. And she'll chip it to the net, goes behind the net, back to GC. GC cycling around behind the net, the other way on the forehand this time. Tight over the triangle, there's the pick, looking for the shot. Ottawa's defense closing the door on the pick. GC taking it back to the net, looking for a reset. Not given. And there's another shot, looking for a reset, and Ottawa's gonna get caught 4 in, putting her stick over the line. A little too quick with that Ottawa stick. We'll send the ring back into the GC, into the Ottawa end. I gotta drop the tripod down a little bit. We're a little sideways here. I'm gonna fix that. Oh, a big rip of a shot by GC, and down for the save goes Ottawa, and a crease violation against GC. will give the ring to Ottawa. Goalie Ring. And Ottawa finds her defender. Couple of spins, couple of dekes up to the blue line. It's a wobbly pass, and Ottawa hits it over the blue line. GC will intercept that ring. And Ottawa, nice job checking the ring away from GC. GC pushing Ottawa all the way to the boards, holding her to the boards. GC playing a very aggressive defense, doing not keeping a tight triangle at all. Ottawa now with the shot and the save. Rebound up for grabs. It's under the players and in the crease. GC with the ring, pass into the neutral zone, shoveled up along the boards, race to the ring, and GC wins it, centering pass, shot, and it's wide behind the net. GC with a quick pass out in front of the net. GC trying to send it to the net. Ottawa first to it. GC with a nice bit of checking to take that ring from Ottawa, but Ottawa will pass it up the ice. Ottawa pass the neutral zone. Ottawa now in the neutral zone, pass to the GC end. Ottawa with the ring on the boards. Coming off the boards, no skating lane. She'll take it back. 1:20 left in the first period, over the top. There's the warning on the shot clock. There's the shot for the reset, and it's back to the shooter. Ottawa still with possession. Ottawa over the top on the backhand. She'll pass to the player on the forehand. Shot to goal! Ruby! With a pass from, now we'll take a look at the replay. Nice battle for the ring there. And yeah. From Layla. So the score is 2-0 for Ottawa. The time of the goal was 1:10. GC battling for the ring along the boards. Ottawa's defense playing, holding her to the boards. There's the call to regroup. GC. Oh, do we have 4 in? 4 in. Penalty coming against Ottawa. You can see that box formation of GC, and there's the stab, which will stop the clock. Roughly. Ottawa will get a penalty. Hooking is the call. 38.9 seconds is the time. First penalty of the game for Ottawa. GC looking for a shot off the free pass, cross ice pass. GC will go to pick that up off the boards. GC on the forehand, cross ice, comes out the other side of the triangle. Back to GC, skating off the boards. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Cross ice pass, shot, no, pass to low post. And Ottawa will tie that pass up and take it up along the boards to the blue line, past the neutral zone, and that ring is up for grabs. GC with the extra player in the neutral zone will turn the ring around, race to the ring in the Ottawa end, loose ring out in front. Ottawa will get caught 4 in, getting their stick over that free play line. 2.6 seconds left in the period. GC with the free pass in the Ottawa end. Quite likely to be a shot off this free pass. Oh no, it's a cross ice and a shot and a save. Oh my goodness, GC with a quick centering pass and a shot and a big thud off of those goalie pads. Sorry folks, I'm just trying to level this thing out. And see how I'm doing here. Better, eh? Better? And how does the net look? Much better. All right, thanks for bearing with me. Nice bit of aluminum here in the middle now. So I need to put another goal up on there. 2-0 for Ottawa at the end of the first period. I have 3 daughters in Ringette, so I need a hobby other than driving. Yeah. Well, a nice start to this game against GC, who, if you remember, our very first game of the season was an exhibition game against this team. And it was a little humbling, I think. Lots of Ringette left. 2 goals is not the biggest lead, I would say, with 15 minutes of Ringette left to play. Ottawa starts this second period with the free pass. With possession over the top, looking for the shots, checked away by GC. Ottawa recovers the ring. Ottawa with a nice shooting lane there. And don't forget, they're playing shorthanded right now. There's still 1 minute left in that hooking penalty. There's the shot clock. There's the pick, the shot, back to the shooter, goal! What a nice bounce off of that shot. Let's take a look. Jenna. First of all, we put the score, then we do the replay. My little screen, I couldn't see the numbers. GC with a shot and a save. So 3-0 Ottawa. Time of the goal was like 14:30. I couldn't tell who the goal scorer was because my little replay screen is just too small. If you know who it is, you can throw it in the YouTube chat comments. GC with the ring. 20 seconds left in that Ottawa penalty. 20 seconds left on the shot clock for GC's. She's cycling around all the way back to the top, looking for her shooting lane. And there's the pass up high, looking for a shot, a back pass. GC with a shot, blocked by the defense, another shot, and Ottawa's goalie with the save. She'll swat that ring into the corner, and Ottawa's defense is first to the ring, and she'll skate it up. There's the pass into the neutral zone. Ottawa with a leading pass, a little too far for a breakaway, but Ottawa with possession as both teams are at full strength. Ottawa now. Cross ice pass, picks it up, shot down the middle and a save. GC finds her defender. Support pass behind the net. GC with the ring on the boards. Oh, leaves it there. Ottawa with 2 sticks in there looking for that ring, and Ottawa comes out with the ring. Ottawa with possession and 30 seconds on the shot clock. She's tied up as that ring gets a little too close to the free play line. Ottawa still with possession. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Big speed shot blocked by the defense. Loose ring up for grabs in the free play zone, and Ottawa will pick it up and skate it back in. Ottawa, 6 seconds left on the shot clock. There's the shot and the save. It stays in the crease, and it's just brushed aside by the goalie. Ottawa makes the stab. I was going to say on the blue line, but the ref decided it was in the neutral zone. And GC will get the free pass at center ice. .22 left in this second period, and GC's pass is intercepted by Ottawa. Ottawa into the neutral zone. Nice stab. There's the long pass. Ottawa picks it up along the boards in the GC end. GC hustling back, forming up that defensive triangle. Oh, a pass down low, a drop pass, trying to create a skating lane for Ottawa to take it Down low, GC will get caught on a blue line, and the ring will go to Ottawa for a free pass at center ice. Lovely play by Ottawa, leaving that ring down low for the teammate to pick up and take in front of the net. GC's defense quick on the draw, but it was a very nice little play. Would love to see that one play out. A nice pass through, tipped away by GC, picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa with the stab. She's looking for a shot, doesn't see it. Ottawa still with the ring. There's the shot and the save, and back to the shooter. Ottawa being chased all the way up. Here's a teammate in there to help inside the triangle all the way through. Shot and a goal by Jenna. Busts all the way in there. Hangs onto it when she gets until she's all the way through the triangle. Leaving the goalie guessing. Let's take a look. There's the shot. Rebound. Back to Ottawa. There's Jenna, tenacious. And she found that far post. 11:24 is the time of that Ottawa goal. 4-0 is the score. GC looking for two options for that pass. Underneath the center, Ottawa checks away the GC shot. She got right inside that triangle, but Ottawa's defense with a nice check. Two-line pass, GC tied up along the boards. She'll dish it into the neutral zone. GC now with the ring in the neutral zone. Cross ice, picked up by GC, who will skate right to the net. But she's on the backhand, drop pass. Ottawa will pick it up. Ottawa with the ring, pass to the neutral zone, intercepted by GC. GC back into the Ottawa end. Battle for the ring in the corner. GC still moving it. Got to move it or lose it. Still moving it, and Ottawa checks it away. Ottawa will dish it all the way over two lines into the GC end. GC looking for the ring. Swatted up the ice, picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa now moving it up through the neutral zone. And she, I think, is regrouping. There we go. Long pass into the GC end. Ottawa slams on the brakes, backhand shot, and a goal. So much patience on that one. To turn around and just send it in on the backhand. Leila. I didn't see it go in, I just saw it bounce out. So now, timeout. Time of the goal, 10:06. Score is 5-0. And I assume that GC is calling a timeout at this point. It's a time to take a look at the cheering section. Got some fans here. So now 10:06, second period, 5-goal lead. Let's not forget in the tournament format that it doesn't matter for standing in provincials, but it does to get to advance to the semis that you want to win by a lot, lose by a little. Ottawa battling for the ring in their own end after GC's free pass. Ottawa clears it to the neutral zone. There's a nice pass. Ottawa trying to cut to the net and tied up by GC, who's going to get a penalty. No, Ottawa is going to get a charging penalty. I think Ottawa is getting a charging penalty on that one. Her hard cut and drive to the net. The ref decided that the defense had established her position, and the collision was deemed to be a charging infraction. So GC back on the power play, looking for that pass behind the net. Ottawa's defense shut that down. GC over the top, back pass. Ottawa waiting for that one, and that ring now in the free play zone. Ottawa with too many players in their own end. There's no one to pass it to. Ottawa dishes it, and it's sent back in by GC. GC with a clear shot and a save. We saw that one. That shooting lane was right there. Another shot, another save. Ottawa getting to that ring. GC winning it behind the net. Cross ice pass. Ottawa ties up the GC shot. It's over the free play line. It's going to be called for in. Nope. Is that a penalty? Refs are having a discussion about this one. I'm not quite sure what it was. 4 in on GC. No, they changed their mind. 4 in for Ottawa. That's what I saw. So 1:14 left in the Ottawa penalty. 8:56 left in the period. GC with the ring. Centering pass. Oh, they've got 4 in right now. Oh, look at that. 3 quick passes, including a 1 from behind the back. GC pulled the goalie to get the extra attacker in. They want to close this deficit of 5 goals. The extra shooter, there's a shot to save, rebound. There's none. Ottawa's goalie holds onto it, finds her lane. Ottawa now with the pass into the neutral zone. The race to the ring. GC wins the race. Ottawa's defense hustling back in. GC with the ring, coming off the boards. There's the pass from behind the net. Oh, almost an own goal. Off the defender's skate and into the crease. Stopped by the goalie. Whew. 34 seconds left in the GC power play. GC with that extra attacker. Pass to the boards. GC now with that box formation against the Ottawa triangle. Moving it around. Ottawa playing out. There's a shot on the narrow angle. Ottawa's goalie hangs onto it, and she decides to send it back. GC quick on the draw. Oh, and the ring's in the free play zone. GC's defense jumps in to pick it up, keeping possession. Lots of time, that shot clock. Loose ring. GC's pass didn't quite make it, and Ottawa jumped on that loose ring. Ottawa all the way in, looking for that empty net goal, and GC will have to go all the way back. Empty net still. Ottawa trying to turn that ring around. Ottawa with a shot and an empty net goal. No. Is it a goal or not a goal? People are looking around. Oh, there's a penalty against Ottawa. So Ottawa had a penalty, which is why when they made the stab, there was a whistle. I thought I heard a whistle, but I wasn't clear why. So, I don't know. I think people will be going to the replays for that to try and understand it. Anyway, GC busts into that defensive triangle. The ring comes loose. GC finds the ring on the boards. Ottawa back in possession, tipping away that GC pass, and the ring should have been blown down. It was riding up those sticks, but Ottawa dishes it. GC brings it back in. GC cross ice pass through the triangle. Ottawa intercepts that GC pass, and now skating it up to the blue line, slams on the brakes. She'll skate to open ice. Oh, and the ring Sent back in by GC. Back to the Ottawa passer. Intercepted by GC in the neutral zone now. GC with the ring in the Ottawa end. Looking down. It's sent to the boards. Scramble for the ring. Loose ring. Ottawa with the stab. Down on her knees. Penalty coming against GC. And what a slashing penalty against GC. My goodness, what a scrum that was. 6:31 is the time of the GC penalty. That comes with 1:04 left on that Ottawa penalty. So now it's 4-on-4. GC with the goalie back in as the ring goes down to the GC end. Ottawa feigning a shot off the free pass. She'll pass down low. And now Ottawa. Hard off the boards. Oh, drop pass, but it got in over that free play line. Ottawa will skate down that ring. She'll pass it up along the boards. It's 1-on-1. It's 2-on-1. And Ottawa will take it behind the net. Off the boards again. Hits the defense. GC's defense playing very aggressively, channeling Ottawa, not just, away from the net, but to the boards. There's a pass to low post. It got off the Ottawa stick. She'll pick it up in the corner. There's a shot clock warning. Swatted down, loose ring shot and a save. The rebound came out of the crease. Ottawa jumped on it and made the shot. Penalty coming against... Oh, there's two penalties coming. One for slashing and one for delay of game, it looks like. And I think GC's bench wants a discussion on that, perhaps. No, they just had to get their player. All right. So what do we have? We've got a slashing penalty, and did they tell us what the other one was? 5 minutes, 40. Let's look here. The scoreboard is lit up. All the lights are lit up. Now, it's 3-on-3. And then in 13 seconds, it'll be 4-on-3. But critically, it'll be 3 attackers, 2 defenders for GC. Not where they want to be with a 5-goal deficit. Right now, I think everyone wants to make sure that scoreboard is lit up properly. 3-on-3. 2 attackers, 2 defenders. Ottawa just needs possession for the next 10 seconds. They'll get an extra attacker in, and they can make stuff happen here. The thing is that, there we go. We got the extra attacker in. Here's the pass to low post. It's going to be picked up by Ottawa in the corner. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ottawa taking her time, looking for a back pass, doesn't see it. Through the triangle, shot and a save. And there's a whistle. Unsportsmanlike. Did I see that right? I think so. GC with 3 helmets in that penalty box. No. Delay of game. The other one was interference. Right, so the other one, the crossed arms, that's it. The cross chest is interference. The one arm in front is delay of game. Delay of game for that player, perhaps intentionally sending the ring up, or could have been too many players in. That might have been it. An extra defender in. Ottawa with the ring. There's a shot over the net. Yeah, sorry getting my signs wrong. So earlier it was an interference penalty, and this is a delay of game. Either way, GC has Oh, shot and a save. Rebound to Ottawa, another save, but GC's defense is in there waiting for that rebound. She'll send it up. Oh, it's stuck on that blue line. She can't touch it. Her teammates in there to scoop it up. It's still 5-on-3. Ottawa intercepts that GC ring. Ottawa with the ring now. Still 3-on-2 for the next 30 seconds. Only 2 helmets in that box. Ottawa with a back pass. Back to Ottawa. Up high. There's a shot and a save. Rebound, another shot, another save. She'll hang on to it. Well, not where a minor official wants to be, because these scoreboards are hard to operate. They didn't stop the clock. It should be 3-on-2 for the next few seconds here. I think they're not going to wait. They're not going to hold up the game. They'll probably just make them wait a few seconds. All right. Ottawa. 3-on-3, pass down low, loose ring, back to Ottawa. Oh, and Ottawa being roughed up along the boards. The ring comes loose, and GC will turn it around. GC with the ring in the Ottawa end. And Ottawa checking away that GC ring. Pass to the top of the neutral zone. Short pass to Ottawa in over that free play line. And Ottawa with the ring. 20 seconds left. The Ottawa power play. 2 minutes 45 left in the game. Ottawa skating all the way up into the free play zone. And back down. 7 seconds left. Underneath the triangle, backhand shot and a save. Rebound goes behind the net to GC. GC looking to skate it up. She's channeled to the boards. Pass to the bottom of the neutral zone. Leading pass, and it's a race. Ottawa wins it. Ottawa's defense now with the ring. GC looking for another penalty as she swats at Ottawa's skates. On her way out. Oh my goodness. GC coming in hard for that ring. Takes it in front of the net. Shot and a save. A toe save by Ottawa by Hind. With GC's, I don't know, hard-fought ring there along the boards. We heard the crunch. And Ottawa's pass all the way up into the neutral zone. Lots of forward players there. Pass along the boards. Ottawa with the ring. 1 minute and 45 left in the game. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ottawa's shot, and that is stopped by GC. GC now pass over 2 lines. Ottawa jumps on that ring. Hard cut to open ice. Pass into the neutral zone. Ottawa with a short pass, and Ottawa now looking at that net. She'll take it back to the boards. Wait for the forwards to form up. A little body English there to hold off that. It's not exactly checking, but it's channeling, using the body to push the forward over that free play line. 1-on-1 GC trying to get the shot off. Ottawa ties up the GC stick. GC with a pass up high makes the shot. Ottawa's goalie with the save. Little deposit behind the net there, and penalty. Nope, goalie ring. Crease violation against GC. 39.4 seconds left in the game. Ottawa with a pass into the neutral zone. Loose ring, swatted at by Ottawa. GC's defense retreat over that blue line. Ottawa driving in. There's a shot and a save. She doesn't give up a rebound. GC now. Up. into the neutral zone. Pass over the blue line. On the forehand shot, blocked by the defense, and a whistle on that. We'll give the ring to GC, I think, for crease violation. 4.1 seconds left in the game. GC with time for one more very quick play. Cross ice pass, shot, and look at that save by Hind. What an amazing save. Just lunged at it and swatted away. Shutout, well deserved. She stopped some fantastic shots. A big win for Ottawa against GC, who is no pushover. It's a really nice way to start this tournament, and a very good 2 points on the way to A-tier provincials. So, one more game for you today against Edmonton, I think. That one is for fun. Doesn't count for as a qualifying game, but it'll certainly be a good practice, a good training session. So, stay tuned for that one later this afternoon. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining.